What is happening? It's the Nintendo Powercast, episode 357. I'm your host, N64 Josh. Player 2, Nightcrawler. What's up, dude?
Hey, how's it going? Crawler coming at you.
Player 3, Cheesy. What's happening?
What's going on, cheese curds?
Player 6, Johnny Bo. What's happening?
6. I could be player 6. I don't know. My brain is so messed up right now. I'm proud of you, though. You did it. You did good. You did right. You actually started the podcast out right. You didn't accidentally kick the go live button with your foot.
He kept his water away. He kept his water away from it.
I just danced this time. I was just dancing. Like Crawler was doing close-ups of his face. Like, you guys don't get to see the party. See, look at this. That's what happens. That's what happens behind the scenes. So here we are, another glorious podcast. A few things before we get started. Make sure to jump in the Discord, n64josh.com/Discord. Every weekday at 4 p.m. Pacific, I'm racing Mario Kart on TikTok, and then we're switching over to Twitch and YouTube around 5. Today we just stayed on TikTok the whole time, and it was crazy. It was crazy fun, having a good time there. And so come hang out. The Smash Bros tournament is live. Apparently I have an issue on my site. I got to figure it out. People can't register from my site, but you can find the tournament on smash.gg. So I don't know how it's saying it's not open, and I don't know why. So I'm going to look at that tonight. Should be good to go, but n64josh.com/smash. And yeah, I think that's all the things. Now, Crawler, where can people find you?
Best spot to find me is Twitter. Tweet at me. Nightcrawler724. Nightcrawler is without the E. And yeah, you'll get my hot takes there. I haven't had many hot takes this week. I've been busy at work, but occasional.
What's the hot take just off the top of your head?
I mean, I'm excited. I bought Lego Star Wars twice. It's coming in the mail for Xbox here pretty soon. It looks a little muddy on Switch, but I'm excited to play both versions. I wish I had cross progression. That'd be fun. But
everything looks a little bit muddy on the Switch.
It does. Josh and I checked it out. It does look better on OLED and handheld a little bit.
It does.
And I have yet to play it. I bought it.
Yeah.
But I just haven't
all you do is work.
Open it up.
Yeah,
you
guys,
all I do is work.
If you wonder why Johnny sounds like his brain is fried, it is. Okay.
It's
so
literally.
He's tired of taxes.
Yeah,
do
Johnny's like, I don't know if I'm like, he goes,
I should be doing taxes right now. Josh is making me work for no money. This is ridiculous.
So go to TikTok and give Johnny money. Give him engagement.
Yeah. Give me money. You could actually tip me on TikTok as well. So if all right, so I have 143,000 followers on TikTok. If every single one of my followers gives me $1,
there you go.
I could quit my job.
Hey,
I could probably quit before that, but
and just do that once a year. You just got to give him $1 once a year. That's enough.
Hey, if everybody that listens to the show gives you $1, you could quit this week, but you have to go back next week.
So that all right. So I don't usually beg for money, but I'm so burnt out right now. I'll take a sugar mommy or daddy. I don't know.
So where can they find you? Where can they GoFundMe.com/JohnnyBo?
Johnny's mental health fund.
In return, I'll eat a spicy chip.
Yeah, whatever.
I just want to see you. You're just gonna have to do a compilation of TikTok dances. That's what you're gonna have to do.
Okay, yeah. I will do TikTok dances for
as
money.
Cortana. As Cortana.
Oh, all right. Now I need extra money because I gotta buy the supplies.
You can also take the top of the headpiece of Cortana off, and then be Zero Suit Samus. Get you a blonde wig. You'll be rocking and rolling.
Yeah, man. This is live brainstorming on how I can retire.
Yeah, I mean, I'm here for the Johnny Bo cosplays. You know. So
I beat Kirby this week.
Speaking of, we have to find out where people can follow these guys. Yeah. Otherwise, we'll just skip them, and then nobody will follow them.
Then nobody's gonna give me that $1 that they gotta give me.
So, Johnny, where can people find you?
I am Johnny Bo everywhere: Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. I'm just really on TikTok and Twitter right now. I'll be back on Twitch soon.
Okay, we're holding you to it. Cheesy, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, CheezyC64, CheezyC64.
I want you guys to know I took Cheesy's advice this week, and he's like, "You got to tweet a little more." I'm like, "Okay, I'll do it." I spent 1 or 2 days tweeting more, lost 10 followers, and was like, "Tweeting's not for me."
No, you don't need. Those are the people you don't need. All right, those aren't the real ones. They're not the real ones.
I was like,
Josh shows his face on TikTok Live now, and people don't run away, so that's good.
It's just
you're just
filtering.
Thank you, just for men.
I'm on the verge of doing that. I got gray hairs coming in here.
What is happening right now?
Nintendo, baby, Nintendo. Okay. Everybody said where they're from, and we can find you, right?
I believe so.
Okay, perfect. Let's jump into this thing. So, Crawler beat Kirby. Start there.
Yeah, I'm. Well, I opened up the end game of Kirby because
did you 100% it like me?
I'm at 70%. You're okay. Nowhere near that. You're at 25%. I guarantee you.
He's in the negatives, I think.
That's wow. Okay.
He's still playing Star Allies.
But yeah, that's all Josh can get is that complete screen from Star Allies. But yeah, there seems to be a decent amount at post game. Cheesy, I think you've been playing some of the post game, right?
Yeah, a little bit. It's pretty fun. It's challenging, I think. But I haven't gotten too far into it.
Yeah. Wise Waddle D, I think, told me that I have a blueprint or two to go find. I didn't the last world is definitely the least amount of 100%ing as I go that I did, just because I think the most worlds or stages that are in that world. I think there's 60 something Waddle Dees to go find in the 5 or so levels, and there's a few blueprints in there. I did most of the challenge roads. Some of those are super tough in the end level, and I had been trying to go for target times, but some of those I'm not quite doing.
Even worth it.
Yeah,
and I don't think it goes towards the 100%
completion stat
either. Yeah,
you get 50 star coins. I mean,
not
that's
worth
totally
it.
worth it.
No,
not worth it.
What do
you think of the final boss? No spoilers, but it's a really cool boss.
Yeah, it's a.
I thought so.
It's two different. Go. I'm going to turn you off here. Goodbye. So. All right, he can come back.
Bring me back.
I brought you back. You gave me power. Now I can do that to you, like you do that to us. But it's kind of a two-parter. It's two different bosses, and it actually made it challenging. The final boss. You get your choice of any of the power-ups, I think minus the self-destruct bomb, I think, which is way overpowered, I think, once you level it up. But drill has kind of been my go-to just so I can hide underground.
Mm-hmm.
And the final boss has some attacks that will get you underground. There's a few different attacks that it does that are difficult to avoid. I think Johnny tweeted and I made fun of him because I hadn't done it yet, but Johnny was like, I died in Kirby, and I was like, what a loser. And and then I did die my first attempt at the final boss, and I die once, and the game's like, that seemed like it was hard. Do you want to change the difficulty? I'm like, what the it's like I'm playing on wild mode. I'm a true gamer. Let me game. I died once.
Well, this was a little too wild for you, so let's bring it down.
Wait, can the words "true gamer" and Kirby be in the same sentence? I just want to know that
Josh thinks Elden Ring of Kirby is driving the car. He's got I think there's some car.
That wasn't even the hard level.
No, the car
you showed in the clip.
Hey, we don't have to go into detail, okay? I just wanted to make a perfect loop on TikTok. That's all I was focused on.
The best Kirby mouthful mode is at the very end of the game, and they should have done more with that.
It's so good. I love when Nintendo does those kind of reveals. It's not like not gonna spoil anything, but Nintendo always has, or it seems like they have on the Switch, have had that one last like good reveal of something. Like you've been using that power up throughout the game, and then you use it one more time. That is just like this is the greatest.
And then you play Elden Ring for 90 hours.
You know, I saw a TikTok of somebody being like, "Is there an Elden Ring Kirby that we can play? Is there like a Nuzlocke Kirby?" And they decided anytime that they got hit, they would have to start the game over.
Wow.
Oof.
Yeah, and they were struggling. Like I could imagine trying to do that mode. You'd be
That's how I
You know, it's
do
kind
starting
of
over a lot.
funny.
Somebody did
People-
that in Elden Ring this week. They
Yeah, people do
played
that. That's
yeah.
a run in Elden Ring. Where you-
three
God.
3
beat it
hours without getting hit, and they beat the game.
Are Elden Ring people okay?
No,
Okay.
no, they're not.
Yeah.
Watch those runs. Those runs are cool to watch.
I mean, if you can beat Elden Ring in 3 hours, it sounds
That would
like
be
it's
a
not that
better
hard.
that 3 hour run would probably be more enjoyable to watch those speedrunners, because the speedrunners quit out of the game. And I
can
don't.
beat
I
in
was
35
talking. I
minutes.
wasn't even listening to Josh. What did Josh even say?
He said if you could beat the game in 3 hours, it mustn't be that good. Because Kirby's like 2 hours long.
Oh, I can actually check my playtime on Kirby now,
Yeah,
because it's been more
I
than
think it's
10
like
days.
10
Let's
hours.
see.
I think it took
I
me
don't know,
like 10 hours.
it's taking me like 25 to get 100%.
Well,
so
Josh probably
I
still
don't-
has to wait another day or two to get his, because he put it in like 4 days late.
Okay. You guys beat Kirby. Next, Metroid Dread Boss Run, Boss
Road.
What is it called?
Yeah, and I don't think there's. Well, I think the only stipulation, it's not like Dread mode where you have to beat
You
it
said-
hard mode.
Yeah.
You have to beat the game. Like so, like as long as you beat the game, you get boss rush.
Boss
mode.
Rush. Okay. All right. I am calling all three of you out right now. Mario Golf 64 has been announced. It is
April
going to be
14th.
here in a week.
Next Thursday.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm thinking we need to throw down in some
For sure.
Mario Golf 64, and I don't know. What do you guys want to play? Like, we're gonna do like we're gonna put some money where your mouth is, or what do we want to? How do we want to do this?
We
What do we
turned
wanna
Josh into a gambler.
That was you last week begging for another hit. You were like, "Come on,
Me or Johnny?
Another hit.
Johnny."
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Well,
Don't do it.
what was it? Was it last week or whatever? What was the cutoff for that stupid letter that you had to claim in Pokemon? I ended up playing the first like hour and a half of Pearl just so I could claim a second letter. I had to go all the way through and beat the first gym and like run back and go claim that letter, because you don't have to like actually do it.
Well, now you have to do it again because there's another letter. There's the Darkrai.
Well, I
something.
got saves now for both Pearl and Diamond. That is past the I beat the game on Diamond, but
I can already see
Wow.
90-year-old Crawler like, I remember when I pulled out my Switch and played it instead of beating Kirby, and I got this Arceus in Pearl. It's so fantastic. Like, we're never going to go back and look at that. I got the letter too, and I'm like, what am I doing?
I don't know what I'm doing with it. I haven't engaged with
Like-
it at all. It's
like-
just there. I just did the thing because Nintendo made it scarce and they made it go away instead of keeping it in the game.
I know. They have us.
Mhm.
Why do they do
Yeah,
this?
they know. I mean,
And there's
they-
another letter that ends sometime this month.
Yeah, at the end of the month. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's a letter.
Do I have to beat Arceus to do that?
Is it a mystery
No.
gift?
It's a mystery gift.
Okay,
Um,
we're good. We're good. I can claim it and do
But you have to
nothing
get
with
it. You have to get it before the end of the month. So
Have they not heard an
April
email or text? I mean, I feel like this
QR
could
code?
just go. Yeah, exactly.
Nick-
This could be a lot quicker.
I mean, Nintendo is doing better. Xbox has some weird stuff with Halo. You can claim rewards through Game Pass for Halo, but then it takes you to a QR code that you have to scan with your phone and then go to a third website to then put it in your Halo waypoint to have it then pop up in your game instead of it just being there. There's video game companies just like to make
no,
us do
I mean,
work.
I do want to say I think it's cool that Nintendo does those kind of things where they get you back into the game. I was just in the sake of Pokemon, like they have like Pidgeys that will carry the mail for you. You know, like why can't it just be delivered to you?
This is clearly a marketing scheme to get people to be like, dang it, I didn't buy that game, but now there's this. I'm buying it.
Exactly. Yeah,
buying
they
it.
want Darkrai. Darkrai is like the coolest Pokemon there is. Like, why would you not?
Oh, it
buy
really
Pokemon
is. Like,
Demo-
it's for real. Like, there's probably people that are like, I wasn't buying Pearl until this DLC dropped. Now I'm doing it.
Behind
I have
Vulpix.
I have heard that people were upset there wasn't like the platinum content, and I think Darkrai was platinum. I don't remember, but now they're adding these mythicals, and people are probably going to pick it up.
It's working. That much we know. It's working. So they're getting that bag. Okay. So I think we've got Mario Golf is coming out. We've got Boss Rush in Metroid. Chrono Cross
Chrono
came
Cross
out?
that came out today,
right? Yeah.
or like this
Anybody
week,
picking
and
that
then
up?
Not yet.
Johnny
I mean,
shakes his head no. He's like,
it's physical in Japan, I think, but
okay. I wondered
there's
about that.
also House of the Dead. I think it just came out
Yeah.
today.
That's
it's
physical in June,
not getting great reviews.
which is a bummer because if it was, I'd be like, yo, let's do this.
Nintendo just needs to release an official light gun that works and is not a Joy-Con, and give it an arcade feel. And I would pick it up
For one game.
Yeah.
And then release Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've done that before. They released
They
peripherals
released
for
the
one-
first light gun for one game. What?
Hey.
How many other games worked with the Nintendo light gun?
Oh my gosh, Hogan's Alley.
Okay,
Like
but that came out later, right?
there's, I don't know, the whole Super Scope thing was on Super Nintendo.
That
There
was Super Nintendo.
that
I'm
was
talking
one
original
game.
light gun.
I think that would
There's-
actually be really cool though if you could have like the in-zap, like mini in-zaps that you could put on the end of your Switch, you know, because they have the NES controllers. Like
oh,
just
like backwards, so you just had two handles sticking off the side.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I like where you're going with this.
right, and then
Yeah.
you just pass the other one to a friend, and you're playing Duck Hunt or whatever one you could use it for. I know you just named a bunch of examples, but
just named one
Hogan's Alley.
example that nobody else
Hogan's
knows about.
Alley. There's another one that's like I can't remember. It's like the Jackal game, and it might be Jackal. I can't remember, where one person can play as the Jeep that shoots, and the other person can actually shoot the screen. But I can't remember. Wild Gunman. There you go.
yeah,
There's some more. So, yeah. No, I mean, if it was an NZAP, yes. Like, sign me up. Release all those games on the NES. Like, sell that thing for $70 and then release all those. Don't sell it for $70, but release it. Like, I'm ready. I think that'd be great. I mean, for Duck Hunt alone would be fantastic. Just fantastic. So, remember when that came out on Christmas on Wii U? Duck Hunt
Yeah, I bought
Yeah.
it on Christmas Day.
that came out on Christmas.
on Christmas
Yep.
Day on Wii U.
Wow.
And I think it was the same year that Sony and Xbox got taken offline by Lizard Squad or whatever that was.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's a
And
throwback.
So we were literally, I literally think those guys were hired by Nintendo so people would buy Duck Hunt. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what happened there. So
And it had nothing to do with the interview movie. It was just for Nintendo.
it was just to get Duck Hunt to be
Yeah.
purchased on Wii U.
Got it.
So yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, that's kind of the gist of the show. Now, Splatoon 3's website launched today, right? Cheesy?
Ooh,
Japanese,
yes, it did.
Japanese, right?
Okay.
Yes. What does
So-
it mean?
Google Translate helping us here.
Perfect. Love it. What does it mean, Cheesy? Talk to us.
I think that it means that the game is coming out in 2022, specifically summer. And there's a few reasons
Wow.
for that. Yeah, no, it really doesn't. I mean,
That helps.
it's live. I mean, I'm hoping that means that the game is going to be released soon. We're assuming July, August. So maybe there's going to be a test fire soon. We also did get some Splatoon icons in the Switch missions and rewards, which I thought was pretty odd because I was not expecting them to come this early, especially after Mario Odyssey. Like when you really think about it, they had Mario Odyssey as their first game for those icons, and then they moved straight into Splatoon. Why not like Zelda and they've had Animal Crossing for like the different birthdays, but I just feel like that's pretty big to give your new mode of getting people to buy these new icons, and your next one is Splatoon. And Mario Odyssey didn't even finish all of their levels because they were kind of going off of each like world, weren't they?
Seemed like, yeah.
They're not
Yeah.
sure how much this game is going to cost.
Oh geez, that's gonna be an $80 game.
It might go up. Now, you were at the
Could
bottom
be
saying
40.
you think it's going to come out in 2021, but
2022.
or
2022.
But
Yeah.
like 2 months ago, we were told the Breath of the Wild would still be out in 2022.
We're still on target.
So,
I'll eat another chip if it doesn't come out in 2022.
Show
mean,
us
I
your
still-
I'm not
chip.
taking that bet. I'm not taking
show us
that
your
one.
chip.
Show the chip.
I'm not
I
taking that
have
bet.
the chip right here. We still got to eat it. We're waiting on crawlers. It looks scary.
Here, hold on. Yeah, make.
Well, they also gave it a release.
I didn't mean to
window.
turn
They
you off.
said
I meant to make you
summer.
big. There you go.
There it is. One chip challenge. You got scorpions and the eyes and a little tear. And it's Best by April 26th. So I got to eat it soon.
I don't think it's ever been a best. Like, they should say you're screwed by. And
Yeah.
then have a date. So
So I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping we get a test fire soon because we have not even had one of those yet.
there's so much coming out. We got Nintendo Sports. Like, I'm
Yeah,
really
that's this month.
curious how like it's gonna
20-something
be
days, I think, right?
interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting just to kind of sit back and watch how Nintendo markets this stuff. As somebody that's in marketing, I'm just like, how do you guys do? Like, this is gonna have to be some super efficient marketing to make sure that it's like, yo, Kirby, and then I mean, even even watching the Twitter,
Their
they're
tweets have
like,
been they've been more cadence with their tweets.
yeah. So it's gonna be interesting to watch how it all shakes out.
They even had a Splatoon tweet, what was it, yesterday or 2 days ago, that was like, hey, if you're wanting to know more about Splatoon, this is how you play. And you had a bunch of Splatoon fans that are like, oh, great. Like, I've been playing this game for 6 years and I had no idea what I was doing, which, don't be a jerk. There's people that don't know how to play the game. They're trying to get people interested in it.
We're right here, Cheesy.
Yeah.
We're
Well,
right here.
Why,
You know what?
Why are
Maybe
you
you guys
talking
could read the
smack?
tweet and we'll do better in Splatoon next time.
Did we talk about that? It was a little bit rough.
We talked a little bit about it, but I kept my mouth shut.
Yeah, I was surprised at how bad you guys did.
Oh my god.
wow. Josh, I think he had one splat in like
That is not even the reality.
10
that's not
the
true.
10
We were just
matches that we
speak-
I
played.
we were
recorded
just-
the gameplay. I will put it
We were
up
just
right now.
speed running Rainmaker. We already talked about that last week. That's
Oh,
just
that's
what we were
right.
doing.
That's right.
Cheesy, I saw you tweeted at Target that you found like your Target had one of the Kirby balls. Like,
They had the Kirby balls.
did you
There's no
ask a
better way to
manager
say
if you could have one?
that.
Here's all
I
you got to do.
did-
You ready?
Yeah.
On April 10th, they will all be in the dumpster. So just go to the back of the store and pull them out. And if you happen to get 4 and you want to give us a good deal, let us know.
Yeah, I did ask if I could have one of the covers. They said, yeah, that's fine. Meet us in the back at 5:00. And so I did, but I think they may have forgot or they went home. Because they didn't give me one. But I will try again tomorrow. It's all about consistency.
Check the dumpster. Check the dumpster.
Being persistent. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dumpster diving for Nintendo swag.
Yeah.
Nintendo like promoted that, didn't they? They promoted
Yeah,
the Target thing.
Because I'm on their Twitter right now, just scrolling through to see what they've been tweeting about, and 2 days ago they had a tweet about it and videos of the Kirby covers, and they had like somebody in a blow up Kirby costume standing out in front of a Target.
That's who I talked to. So I thought for sure that I was going to get a cover from the Kirby.
You talked to Kirby.
I talked to the god.
You went
Mhm.
straight to the source.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, can I get one of your kids?
Yeah. I mean, I'm also, okay that I didn't meet Kirby after dark because, like,
He can
You
just
may not
swallow
be
you
here
whole.
right now.
Yeah.
yeah, I
I
may
can
He would
already
just
see
absorb. He would
you'd be
just
mouthful
absorb your
cheesy.
essence.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
mouthful mode, cheesy. You would just
Yeah.
you'd be all pink except for your sneakers, just running around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think my target had him either.
It'd make
so.
eating that chip a lot easier, I'm sure.
So there wasn't really anything on that website that was like
Nothing new.
interesting.
Yeah, it's so odd. Like, I would have thought so. They started 2021 with Splatoon. That was like their big last announcement. And then now we're here a year later and we barely know anything about the game, which is fine. Like, I think that's okay. There's obviously going to be more lore, and we have seen some new gameplay, but we haven't seen like many new stages or other special weapons. We've seen a couple. And I'm sure all of that is going to be explained in a Splatoon Direct, but even a test fire, and maybe they wanted to do Switch Sports first because it's not a game that they have had on Switch before. Like, if they had a test fire for Splatoon and it did not work, people would be really upset about that. But with Switch Sports, it's the first time that they're doing online sports. It hasn't been on Switch before.
Play bowling together? Is it 16? 10?
15
12?
or you might be 16,
16?
or yeah, I don't remember.
I mean,
Something like that.
that's a lot of networking for Nintendo to worry about. So that's what they wanted to test probably the most.
Yeah. So I don't know. We just kind of wait, but it does feel like maybe there's possibility of some news coming this month. It seems like they're kind of pushing in that direction with the icons, with the random tweet, just to keep people updated on, Splatoon is coming. And then I feel like there was another thing, but I lost it. So
I mean, they promoted Lego today. They promoted House of the Dead today. They promoted
Peach.
Chrono
They
Cross.
showed,
Pikmin Bloom. Like their Twitter account has been very active today. Kirby Music, Dread Boss Mode.
Pikmin Bloom.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
Sushi. That's a new decor Pikmin.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny's like,
Yeah,
Does
They're-
anybody
I
play
haven't been
that anymore?
outside. I haven't been outside.
Johnny,
in
you were
days.
playing it the most.
I
out of
was
all
playing
of
it.
us.
I was playing it like every day.
I have
then,
all of the medals for each community day, and I plan to keep that because I'm guessing the app is going to close by next year.
I was gonna say, do you get platinum
Oof.
points playing that game at all?
No, you don't.
But
No.
No,
they
you
would get
don't.
people to. I bet they would get people to play it if they added platinum points to it.
it's Niantic, so I don't think you could.
Yeah,
Was
I think
Peach
you
the
should.
Legos?
Peach was the Lego set. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
she's got a swing to sit on and swing around, and
That commercial I said on Twitter, that little trailer for Peach, the Lego set, is the biggest solo adventure she has had since Super Princess Peach.
and of these new the play set, quote unquote, Legos with the $70 computerized Lego piece that you the computerized thing. This set has the most like actual Lego building to it, and the castle looks really cool compared to the starter set that you got with Mario. Like, I have the starter set that I got for William, and a few of like the Bullet Bill, and he spent some of his own money and got like the different costumes for Mario, which is really cool what it does. But that actual Peach playset actually has some decent Lego building to it, where you build the castle and it's got.
I think it's hilarious.
It's got some really cool printed pieces. It's got like the stained glass window, and it's a pretty cool Lego set.
It's pretty funny how Crawler just like glazed over Cheesy's comment about Super Princess Peach because that game sucked and we should never talk about it ever again.
I've never played it. I've
How long
wanted
ago was
to.
that?
That was back on the
It was the
DS.
DS
Yeah.
game. Yeah, I have
It's a
it.
very problematic game.
Well,
I
they
have it,
need
I
to
don't
they
have
need
the
to do
case.
a better game. They have an open opportunity at the end of Odyssey to give her an adventure game and let her like
I wanna
repurpose those Odyssey levels and give her a floatability and it could change up how you attack those levels, and they could put an interesting twist on it where I don't know, like the
You know-
Odyssey team. What is the Odyssey team doing?
sleeping. The thing I want to see is, you know how all the ladies at the end of Endgame got together in that quick little scene?
No,
I
Mhm.
want to see Peach, Daisy, Rosalina, and Toadette all come together and form like the super team and like Super
And-
Peach 3D World. Let just the four of them run around and
And what ability does it's Peachette, right? In
no, yeah, with the
Oh, I thought it
stupid
was
crown
Bowsette.
thing.
Nintendo doesn't acknowledge that. That's fan made there.
Doesn't
Josh.
acknowledge Bowsette. Okay. Okay. That was the best day ever. So
Go to
okay.
horny jail with that one. That's where you go.
Yeah,
Well-
you're right. You're I was talking about the way Nintendo, like, didn't they put out a release? They were like a press release or something saying like we
Disavow or
yeah, like we
we
have no
distance
fun.
ourselves from this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just interesting. The internet was ablaze that day, that's for sure. So we want to talk about Nintendo getting weird, right? We kind of just segued into it with like a Peach's
Princess
3D
Peach
world,
Adventure.
you
Yeah.
know. But and I mean that could very much be a reality in 2023. We as of right now, we know that there is Mario Kart tracks coming, and
Breath of the
No.
Wild.
Breath of the Wild.
and not
That's
a
all
whole
they
lot
need.
more.
That's literally all they need.
That's
They
it?
just
That's
need Breath
their-
of the Wild
That's their year.
and that's it.
Do we get Metroid Prime next year?
We
Mm,
get
The
it this
trilogy?
year. Can you see?
The
You
trilogy.
see my tweet?
No, I don't look at your tweet.
Oh yeah, we get
I-
the trilogy. Oh, we also get Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD.
That'll be this year. Hopefully they do that this year. That's ready to go.
This was Cheesy's idea, so I want him to kick us off. But kind of give us the premise of what we need to come up with, Cheesy.
So I think it would be cool if we saw some new IPs. We can't really talk about that because who knows what Nintendo's cooking. But off of the properties that we do know, I would love to see an ARMS 2. I think that it deserves a second chance. They have Min Min in Smash. They have the Min Min amiibo, which I know is part of Smash, but it just seems like
Placeholder is up on Best Buy. You can't buy it yet, but it's there.
oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So ARMS 2, I think it had a ton of potential for lore and a good story mode. And so if they're looking at feedback, I think that was a lot of it. And I want to see Captain Toad 2. That's a weird one, but it's a really fun puzzle game if you haven't played it already.
Toadette Adventure.
They
very-
made it go free. They made it go the
Yeah.
first
they had
Captain Toad. It was free for like a week or something.
Yeah, little game
the
trial.
it was like the full game, right? For
Yeah.
a week. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it was full, and you could easily beat that game in a week. So
Um,
maybe they are going to bring it back.
Yeah.
Bring back Captain Toad.
I think Star Fox, like a proper Star Fox game, could be awesome. I feel the reason why I brought this up, the whole what is Nintendo doing in 2023, is there are still some properties that we haven't seen on Switch yet, which is crazy, but they still have the potential to make a ton of money because everything sells on Switch. So like put Kid Icarus in a new game and that's going to sell. I think your Star Fox game could sell.
Where's that Star Fox Grand Prix that they
Oh God, I want that.
leaked?
That sounds so cool.
that was their leak bait.
That was
Yeah, but
bait.
they should make it real now. They should
Yeah,
make it
no,
real.
I agree. Yep.
Well, and I mean the reality is that could actually be a prequel to F-Zero. if they wanted to go that route, because Fox's dad is one of the racers in F-Zero. So they could time together if they wanted to.
Yeah. I've always wanted to see a ice climber buddy adventure game. Because we
Put
only
that
have
in
one
3D.
ice climber game. I think that it could be really cool to have. I think we've talked about it on the podcast before, but like, you know, it's a brother sister game of climbing a mountain, but also they're metaphorical mountains and helping each other out. Each one does something different.
Lease out that IP to the Downwell developer, and
It Takes Two?
and no, Downwell, the one where you fall
Oh,
down,
the game.
and
Okay,
then
I was
just
thinking
revert-
It Take Two guys, but
and then just flip it, and you're climbing up like
Upwell.
Oh yeah.
Upwell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Upwell. But I was thinking It's Take Two, like
Yeah,
let
that would be
the guys that make It Takes Two, like let them do ice climbers, you know. What either like want to do Star Fox? Let's send that over to the guys making Ace, to the teams making Ace Combat.
Yeah, or give it back to Ubisoft, because the foundation was okay there. Like Starfield, or no, it's not Starfield. What's it called?
Starlink.
Starlink.
Yeah.
Like the foundation, the flying was fun in that game. The story kind of fell flat and it got super repetitive, but the mechanics were kind of great there. Let them get them some story writers that can give them a good story, and let them expand on something like that, because that game definitely sold the best on the Switch. And I spent way more money than I probably should have, because that game ended up in the $5 bin, even with the toys.
Right.
But I have a really cool A-Wing, R-Wing sitting over there that goes on a controller that I don't use, but it's super cool physical toy that you can have. And if they can expand on that, like they need to embrace what they've done with Cadence of Hyrule and Mario versus Rabbids and that other stuff, letting, like, they're slowly releasing their grip on some of their protected IP, but even some of that lesser known IP, let them run wild. And maybe Sakurai wants to go back to doing a Kid Icarus, like let's get a Kid Icarus going again.
Yeah, I want another Switch holder where I need to get two stylists this time, right? And you have to like tap like this the whole time. And that's the only way you can play it. That's literally the only way you can play that game.
And the Switch holder goes around your neck, right? Like it goes around your neck, and then kind of so you can just do, do this the whole time.
I hate Kid Icarus Uprising. It's a terrible game. It's a terrible game.
Wow.
Because of the controls.
Yeah.
If they had normal controls, I'm sure it would be fine. But like being a left-handed person,
look into people's souls. Look here, and tell people how bad
Kid Icarus Uprising is a bad game. You're all wrong.
Wow. Well, I can't wait to see what your engagement is like tomorrow.
And clip that out and at Johnny Bo. And I'm sure he's been taking 5-minute breaks from doing people's taxes this week. And
I'm in a mood, man. I'm in a mood. I'll snap back. All right.
He's been clipping out his most fun engagement on TikTok. So be sure to comment there, and he'll feature you on his Twitter.
In a good way.
So this has just really got me thinking, though. Like I said, Ace Combat for Fox, right? And I don't disagree with you, Crawler. I think there were some good aspects of Starlink. The stuff on the ground, not so great. Like it was like
it got super repetitive.
Yeah, just not that fun. But what if Respawn got a hold of Star Fox, like they did the Star Wars Squadrons game, right? Like that is some of the most fun I've had playing a dogfight simulator. Like, what if Star Fox was taken to another level? Not just like, let's make another sequel to Star Fox or whatever, but like, let's take Star Fox to the next like generation almost, you know, to where it's like the ships can be really moving. We can focus on his dogfighting. Like it could be you know, it could be something way more like I know like if you guys played Star Fox on the Wii U, it
What
was
if it's
just
like
like
an open galaxy, right? Instead of like an open world, kind of like No Man's Sky, where you like fly around to different planets.
I mean, Starlink was
And-
kind of like that. You had like 6 planets or something like that you could just
Yeah.
you could just fly to them.
But that wasn't like a Star Fox game. That was like
Star
Starlink
Fox was
game.
in, Star Fox was in it.
in a Starlink.
but like if you have Nintendo made worlds that you could explore, kind of like kingdoms in Mario Odyssey, and then one of them could be the Dino Planet.
From Adventure.
Yeah, from Adventure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Squadrons was Motive, Josh. But
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
I got you. Well, I know Respawn did. I mean, I thought it was a small team that moved off of Battlefront into to do just Squadrons. So anyway, I knew it was all EA, but yeah, but could you imagine Star Fox like this? Like if you guys are only listening, you're not seeing the gameplay, of course, but like imagine that being Wolf, like and just some really crazy. And I mean, it's 2022. Let us do like a 4-player co-op or add new characters to Star Fox, right? And give us some 8-player stuff or whatever. Like it seems like there could be so many possibilities with a series like that, And I mean, and again with EA, they have the UFC stuff. What if Little Mac became MMA and we saw a different like more
instead of a puzzle game, it actually became a fighting game?
Yeah, like make the next UFC game like a Punch-Out, but it's more MMA or something. I mean,
what is Next Level Games doing, right? They did Punch-Out on Wii, so like, what are they doing?
Aren't they doing Strikers?
Oh, are they doing? Okay, they're doing Strikers.
Yeah, that
I
was
believe
confirmed.
they are. I believe they are. So,
I mean, whoops, I'm kicking my camera. Give us the NES remix.
Yes. Yeah.
Like that stuff, even if it's the old stuff, just re-release it.
You know what is just
That's
insane?
NES remix.
We have not had a new retro game on the Switch.
Well, retro's busy.
But
But what were they doing before Metroid Prime 4?
Yeah, I mean they are missing out.
They had to strip a game down to the studs and build it back up now, though.
We are missing out because retro,
Well, Tropical Freeze was the last thing they did, right?
Well, I thought they helped with Mario Kart too. I thought there was some.
They probably.
Mario Kart somehow.
They have Nintendo has a bad tendency to just.
Maybe they did the textures, and that's why
turn game studios that make excellent games into support studios.
Johnny just covers his mouth. Maybe they did the anti-grav and the textures. That's why these tracks are a little lackluster.
I was seeing tweets last week that was like, how many games Monolith Soft has put out since we got the last Zelda game? It's like they put out Xenoblade 2, Xenoblade
Chronicles
Torna Country, Chronicles Definitive, and we're gonna get Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So they put out 4 games, plus they do they help with textures and mapping of Breath of the Wild. So they're doing a lot.
Yeah. See, they know what's up. What's with the other teams?
So take some of that manpower and make Chronicles X playable on the Switch. Come on,
just add it to cloud. That's the easy route.
No,
they should just release whatever, because Cheesy mentioned that everything just sells on the Switch. They should just release whatever they can.
I think they said it's a porting nightmare for X.
But I mean, just put Captain Toad 2, bring Yoshi's Woolly World, just bring all everything that was on Wii U.
Yeah, everything. Do you think that they are making a Waluigi game? Do you think that has ever crossed their mind, or do you think that is just the joke? Is that they never will?
Smash is going to be his game. It's called Mario Kart 8.
Yes.
Wasn't there an April Fool's joke that nobody saw?
Yeah, it was on the Switch like news. So when you go on your Switch and it's like this news section, there was 4 different Waluigis that you could get, but when you opened it up, you only got one. So you would have to see what the other 4 were. And then it just talked about Waluigi. They made a bunch of Wa puns and what games you can find him in. So it's like they acknowledge the meme, I guess.
Do you think maybe because they haven't done a Wario like platformer?
They just had one.
No,
not
like
one.
like Wario Shake
like-
It.
Yeah, like Shake It. Do you think maybe they could have like a co-op Wario Waluigi game?
Ooh. Yeah. Why
Ice
not?
Climbers crossover.
I don't know.
I
I'm
know, but-
thinking it's more like Waluigi's Trailer Park or something instead of
Oh my
Luigi's
God.
Mansion. And he just has to
Yeah,
ride around
no,
on his wiggler with small wheels, and
and he
go
has
to
to
each-
he's hanging out with
trailer
Wario
park.
so he can get some money so he could get out of the trailer park.
Yes. We've after seeing Wario so much on Twitter and the way he like fits on the little Mr. Scooty, I have officially named him. His nickname is Lemon Cake. So just throwing that out there for everybody. His new name is Lemon Cake. So, but I mean, even the Wario games again. He's kind of other than WarioWare, what's he done since Wario Land? Right?
Yeah,
Like
Shake
what,
It.
six
Well, they
gold-
have
is
one
that
on the
6 golden
Wii.
coins?
They had one on
Uh,
the Wii.
that's the last
like-
time though, right?
I think so.
But
Oh yeah, I guess the Wii is like 15 years old now.
the crazy thing with the Wii is that's when Nintendo was healthy, and that's when they were still getting weird. That's when we got Punch Out. That's when we got a Wario game. Was
your Luigi that was on Wii U, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like
yeah.
2013. I think it was like the second year of Wii U.
What did that on? That was just Dr. Luigi and Super Luigi U,
Luigi U, yeah.
which we have access to on the Switch, which is good.
Yeah.
And that
And
was
then-
actually
Yeah, now
some
we
of the
need
best
new Super Waluigi U.
where you can't jump. Oh no, Waluigi can jump, but Wario can't jump. Just make it
What-
a game where you can't jump.
Yeah, whatever the Waluigi
Sure.
game is, the collectibles have to be roses. He has to be collecting roses.
I like that. I like
And
that.
hitting people with tennis rackets.
Maybe
I mean, it
we'll get a
should just-
Mario Tennis Aces too. And
Yeah.
Waluigi's the star.
No.
So
We
Waluigi
better get
tennis?
sluggers before we get aces too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
bring
for sure.
sluggers, bring Mario horse racing.
Nope. Stop it.
No, that's just got to be what Sports
Mario
All
Kart 9.
Stars.
That's the
Is-
twist.
Yeah.
We're just riding horses in Mario Kart 9.
I'd be down, man. That would be hilarious. If you played Cruise and Blast, you could be a unicorn.
So horse racing, they're gonna slowly roll out updates to Nintendo Sports, and you're gonna have to use the Ring Fit hoop or whatever and the leg strap, and you're gonna have to pretend you're riding a horse. Like that's what they're gonna do.
Okay, Ring Fit Adventure 2. It's a completely open world. It's set up like Elden Ring, where you
I do
run around.
think Ring Fit Adventure 2 is a very good possibility.
It's
though.
definitely
Yeah, I
gonna
think it's
come.
gonna
Yeah.
happen. It's gonna happen.
I just think they need to update Mario Kart so we can drive with the Ring Fit wheel. Like that's
Like Mario Kart Wii.
Oh wait, whoa! We're all forgetting about the gem of the Switch, Labo. You know, we need the second version of Labo. We need
what is it?
Labo
Just
2.
literally like origami. It's like just paper this time.
it's an actual bike. You build a bike.
Where's the
Full
camera?
on.
Where's the camera update that they showed in the initial trailer? I'm gonna have to find that and get that B-roll going.
Wait,
But,
I
like,
think
where-
there is a
where-
camera.
They showed it.
Yes.
But where is that update for
gave
Nintendo
up.
Pokemon Snap? Like, I would actually maybe play that game. I have it, but maybe I'd actually play it if I could do something crazy with that.
You are lying. There's no way.
Well,
You're better-
what other Pokemon games can we get? Pokemon Coliseum 2? Wait, no, probably like 3.
The Ranger games.
Pokken Tournament 2?
Oh, yeah, Pokken Tournament 2. Yeah, because I guess we had a Pokemon.
Was the camera real?
Yeah, the camera's real. I don't think you could use it in Pokemon Snap, but I think the camera itself is real.
Buy it for $20.
Crawler's losing his mind. He's like, this. I probably have it.
I didn't think it came
I
out.
think I have it in my closet.
That kit was so hard to find though. Like that kit came and went because the full kit of that expansion, Joy-Con 4 was the initial like starter kit was the one that was more available, but the one that had all of the stuff wasn't really available. And then it was in these expansion sets that stuff was there. But that was the one with the wind pedal and the other stuff. I have the one with the piano and all the others, like the main. Is that the first one? I think. And then
did you build any, or you just have
I built. I think almost everything. They're in like Rubbermaids over in the corner. The piano I have not built yet. I do kind of want to build it because that one is the most interesting. But I built the fishing rod. I built the
I got one behind me. I can't figure
the
out
motors. It was like the motorcycle thing. There were some interesting ones. I built it with William, kind of just to play around with.
What about VR? What about Labo VR?
I did not get VR. I ended up picking up Joy-Con set or Toy-Con 3 and the robot, I think, on like super discount at Target for like $20 each, I think. And
I think another bet is we're gonna have to make.
They're still just sheets of cardboard.
No, the piano is like
the rope.
6 hours. The piano. I left on a Saturday morning. My son's like, "I'm making this piano." I came back 6 hours later and it was done. So I was like,
"It's a lot of key folding." I think it gets super repetitive.
Yeah, but it works. I've played piano with Labo. You know, it's a real thing.
Once,
but yep.
And then you got to find a place to store this built cardboard.
It's in Rubbermaids in the closet. Like, it's rough. It's rough.
I really do hope that we see new IP, because at this point, like, Nintendo is going to sell that game. No matter what it is, people are going to get interested. Even if it doesn't look good, people will be like, I'll try it, you know, and they'll still make money. Not saying that it should be a less like quality game. It should be high quality for Nintendo, but yeah, their last IP was it ARMS or was it
it was Ring Fit?
Ring Fit was new IP.
Yeah. I guess I don't really count it as a game because it's because of fitness, but I mean it is technically new IP for sure. So
1-2 Switch. Yeah, they've been a little hit or miss. I mean, ARMS was okay.
Yeah.
But that died real quick.
Yeah, but it sold pretty well for a new IP. I think it sold over, what, 3 million?
The thing is,
around that.
Would it sell that again because of how fast it fell off? You know, like, I don't know.
Yes, I think it would.
You think so?
I mean, back when it came out, that was the first year. And, you know, we're at 100 million Switches sold now. So you would only really have to sell it to 3% of Switch owners.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I mean, what if they added more of a story mode to it and stuff? Do you think that would help at all?
Yeah. The characters were really cool. I liked the characters.
Yeah.
And the gameplay was actually pretty fun. It's just it came out like it didn't have that much content when it came out, and then Splatoon 2 came out like 3 weeks later.
Yeah. So I mean, I think the idea of Nintendo getting weird is super fun, right? And I mean, I'm picturing even like I would love to see Wario, Waluigi, Mario, and Luigi in some kind of an adventure together, right? Like maybe 4-player, like Mario 3D World, where you can have 4 people playing at the same time, and just like make Wario and Waluigi screw something up big time that they have to then go and fix with Mario and Luigi, you know, like kind of like the way Aces starts, where they're like, what have we done? You know, they they like turn themselves into zombies or whatever,
I
right?
want
Like,
a video game adaptation of Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Super Mario Bros. Video game, the movie, or the movie, the video game.
Yeah,
Kind of like
'cause I
Street
just
Fighter
watched a
2,
video on
Street
that,
Fighter,
and
the
that-
movie, the video
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's got a cool story, like, and it would make for a fun game, I'm down. Not that we really play Mario games for the story, but you know, cool worlds to explore and that kind of stuff. Like, and if it was voiced, I think that might be great. It'd be a total change for the series.
Hey,
So.
I'm walking here. That's what it. That's what.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
Has Chris
So,
Pratt said if is he doing an Italian accent at all?
I don't think we know anything.
We don't know. That's coming out at the end of the year.
Yeah, and we should. I would think by like NHL, like Stanley Cup Finals, NBA Finals, like midsummer, we should see a teaser. Like that,
I don't
those
know.
big sporting events, they tend to throw movie trailers.
Thor: Love and Thunder comes out in like 3 months, and we haven't seen a trailer. So
Is that wrapped? Is that actually like done? And
it's supposed to come
Yeah,
out in
they're-
July. So
They're doing press tours right now.
okay,
Yeah. So I don't know. Lots of like there's the opportunity for Nintendo to do some really, really cool things next year.
I want to see
And
crossover games. Like,
Yeah. I'm exactly Mario and Zelda,
Metroid
Link
and Star
stuff.
Fox. Like that's like a perfect match. Or even
Yeah.
like Star Fox and F-Zero. Like perfect.
Yeah.
Like you're
oh,
saying.
you're just circling back to that.
Yeah.
You just still
We're
want
gonna
Star Fox
speak it-
Grand Prix.
Speak it into existence.
Just speak it into existence. So, you know, that might work. That might work. Okay. Let's wrap, shall we? We're at an hour. This is good stuff. Thank you guys for hanging with us live. We appreciate you. And if you're listening after the fact, we also appreciate you. And hope you guys all have a fantastic weekend. Bye, everybody.